Believe it or not, guys, the Princess Tower is the best tower troop in Clash Royale at the moment. After the recent Dagger Duchess nerf, the Duchess has been way worse, and I'm pulling up the stats here so you guys can see people that have already reached Ultimate Champion at the top of ladder. They are pretty much all using the Princess Tower. This is the person who is number 3 in the world at the moment. This site shows the recent games that happened in Clash Royale Royal API. You guys can see Princess Tower and Princess Tower. I'll show you guys the Grand Challenge stats too, and then I'll play a couple games with the Princess Tower decks that I think pair very well with her because I believe she's going to be the strongest. You can see Princess Tower Duchess, Princess Tower 1 here, and then you can see here 2 Princess Towers yet again. You guys are not seeing very much Cannoneer or Duchess. You see this here, another top ladder match, Princess Tower and Princess Tower, and then one more over here, the person who's 2nd in the world against 11th in the world, and you see Princess Tower and Princess Tower yet again. And before I play a couple games with the Princess Tower, let me quickly show you guys the 12-win Grand Challenge tab too. The last 2 people to win a 12-win Grand Challenge were using the Princess Tower, and actually their opponent had it as well. So I think what this is proving is the Princess Tower is certainly back, and the Duchess might finally be dead. Alright guys, let's get into a couple games with the Princess Tower with a couple different decks. For the first deck, I'm going to be running it inside of this Logbait deck. Logbait, I think, is going to be very solid this meta because, of course, the Duchess was very good against the Goblin Barrel, but now because the Duchess is a lot worse, and I think the Princess Tower is the best tower troop, Bait is going to be even better. Alongside of the Duchess nerf, the Dark Goblin was also recently buffed. It got an 8% damage buff, and also the Evolved Knight is still one of the best evolutions in the game because it didn't get a nerf in the last balance change, and the Evo Barrel actually tends to do very well in this deck. And even though the Prince got toned down a bit in the last balance change, he is still very strong, way better than he was before, because obviously he only got half a tile nerf, so he still gets that charge in very, very frequently. So this guy's running a Mega Knight deck here with the Wall Breakers, so this should be pretty interesting. He's going to go for a Bandit. I think we probably will just go for guards on top of the Bandit. So if you guys are wondering the 2 nerfs that the Duchess got, she got a depleted, basically, recharge nerf, and then she also got a burst nerf. So she got 2 nerfs essentially to her, which is why she's significantly worse now. Now, in single elixir, the Duchess is still going to be pretty decent, don't get me wrong, but now the Duchess is finally at the point where I feel like in double and especially triple elixir, she is just so trash and unable to keep up with everything on the map, which is what you guys are likely going to see. So we're going to go in for a Goblin Barrel here. Really good timing because we have the Prince coming in, and yeah, as you can see, Bandit ends up going backwards. We get a ton of damage. Bandit actually goes in front of the Mega Knight. That is really, really good for me. We can go Rascals like this, and the Mega Knight should jump, and maybe we actually get the second tower to help out against the Mega Knight. He's going to go in for the Goblin Curse. Goblin Curse is a lot worse after the nerf. It's still viable. I think it's still going to be decent, but it's just not going to be broken anymore. So I think we'll go for guards here. Oh, no, actually I lied. Let's go for Dark Goblin because he went for an Inferno Drag, so that should be pretty good. And then from there, we'll see what he wants to do. He's going to go for a Bandit. I guess I could have reacted quicker and probably got guards down to protect the Dark Gob, but that's okay. We're still in a really good spot at the moment. He decided to go for a Mega Knight, and we still ended up getting some damage with the Goblin Barrel, so can't complain there. And he's going to go in for the Drill. I think we just do this. And, ooh, we got to watch out for the Wall Breakers are going to connect. That's okay, though. It's not the end of the world. I know it seems really bad, but I actually don't think it's the worst thing ever. What we could actually do is do some split lane pressure here. We send the one with less health in the left lane and the one with more in the right, because I knew he'd be focused on the left, but he actually surprisingly dealt with that very well. I got to give him credit there. That was a smart play on his end. We'll go for Princess here, and then we need to get a log going on top of these Wall Breakers to ensure they don't connect, and we'll go in for a Knight here, and now here we go. Things are starting to pick up a little bit. I was going to say he's not back to his Mega Knight yet, so he had to go in for a Bandit there. And I think we'll probably go in for a Goblin Barrel at this point. And yeah, nice. He has to go Inferno Drag, so that's pretty decent, I think. Not the best response over there. He's going to go in for a Drill, and then he's also going to go in for Wall Breakers. Nice. We don't have to commit any extra elixir. Those guards are just so solid on defense. He's going to go in for a Goblin Gang. I think we'll probably just go in for a Princess here. And then let's get a Goblin Barrel going on the left. And then in the right lane, we'll go for an Evo Knight. I think this is honestly our best bet. Ooh, wow, he went Mega Knight. Let's go guards here. We just want to apply a lot of pressure and then go in for a Dark Gob like this. And then what we can do is just go Rascals or Prince to defend the Mega Knight easily. So this should be really solid. Yeah, look at the right lane here. It's going to go down, I think, his tower potentially. No, it's not going to... Whoa, wait. Dark Goblin coming in. And then the barrel, let's see... Okay, nice. Yeah, that is going to be game, so nice. We are going to be able to win game number 1 with the Princess Tower. I'd say pretty decent matchup. And the second game I'm going to be playing with the Princess Tower is going to be Lava Loon with the Evolved Valkyrie, the Evolved Zap, and the Void Spell. I think that Lava is going to be very, very strong this meta because of the Tesla nerf. Lava was already great last season, but I think it is going to be even better now, and you are for sure going to want to play Lava with the Princess Tower. I pretty much can guarantee you guys that. There were already some people I know running... Lava was one of the few decks where even when the Duchess was really strong, I saw a few people here and there for some reason running Princess Tower with it. I think especially inside of heavier decks, the Princess Tower is going to fit very well. So let's see what this guy's got over here. He's going to go in for a Prince. So, Prince Minor Bats. Could this potentially be a very similar deck to what I faced last game? It could be, potentially. So he's going to get a lot of damage here. I think what we probably have to do is just try to go all in for a push, because we didn't have anything in cycle to defend. But I don't think he's going to have a lot for this Lava, to be fair. I feel like he's really only going to have Bats and... Ooh, okay, he's got a Inferno Drag, so we'll just go for a Void here. And he decides to go in for a defensive miner. Let's get a Zap going here. And he goes in for arrows. Let's see if he has anything for this Inferno Drag. He's got to have a Zap or something. Otherwise, that's pretty much going to take out his whole tower. Yeah, look at that. The Duchess is struggling so much. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Wow, it just basically... Wait, we can go Valkyrie Balloon here because his cycle is so messed up. He doesn't have his Bats in cycle. He goes in for the Inferno Drag. Yeah, the Balloon should get a couple shots here. Yeah, that's going to be really solid. So let's just go in. I think we could go Inferno Drag. Maybe. Wait. He goes in for the Evo Bats. Let's get Skelly Drags down. We need to get those killed before they heal up. And yeah, that was really solid. Nice. So yeah, this is a pretty good start to the game. The thing, it was looking pretty sketchy at the start, but we quickly were able to bounce back. And I think we can just go Inferno Drag now. And then go Lava. I don't know if this guy has Mega Knight, actually. I thought it was a very similar deck to what I matched first game, because the Prince is in the deck, and I was thinking maybe it was another Mega Knight Wallbreakers deck, but clearly that is not the case, unless he just hasn't used all of his cards yet. It would be strange if he has Mega Knight and hasn't played it yet. That would be unexpected. I think we can go Balloon here. The other thing is, when you're against the Duchess, you can go Balloon without having to have the Lava down. Whereas when you're against something like Princess Tower or Cannoneer, you probably are likely going to need the Lava, because it's just the Tower Troop is going to do a lot better against the Balloon. But Duchess now gonna kind of suck against it when she's out of ammo. So that is going to be game. Another win here. 2 wins with the Princess Tower, and both of our opponents actually had the Duchess, so I think it proves my point. Some people haven't gotten the memo yet, I guess, that Princess Tower is now the best tower troop. Debatably, you could argue maybe it is Cannoneer, but in my opinion, and what a lot of other people are saying, it looks like it is Princess Tower at the moment, so we'll see if it stays that way. But bottom line is, Duchess is no longer the best anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a like if you guys did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. You can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game, and thank you again until next time, guys.